All right, so I'm part of a scholarship program at St. Mary's University, and every student in the program is required to do a service project. When I was looking around at all the service opportunities I had in San Antonio, I really liked the idea of SAReads because the skills that you're teaching these students are actually very important. Reading is one of the most important skills in life. You can't enjoy books like Harry Potter or The Hunger Games, which everybody is talking about their movies now. You can't really go anywhere professionally because you're going to have those communication skills that come from reading the memos and learning how to actually write your own messages. So I think it's really important that these children learn how to read and have a person that they can actually come to that will help them foster that interest in reading. All right, so with my students, first thing I do with them is I just sit down and talk to them, get to know them a little better, and I think that really helps because they're more comfortable with you in the end and they're more excited to see you when you come and get them out of class. Another thing I've done with my students is I've had a few that really like to draw, and so after we're done reading a story, I'll have them draw the plot of the story out so that they understand what happened, and that really has helped with their comprehension. Also, I like to make sure that the students look through the pictures before they read the book, because that way they can kind of get the interest of looking at the pictures all the time out, and they also get an idea of what's happening in the plot, so that way they can infer what, like if they're having a hard time with the word, maybe they can kind of see what may be happening along or in the future in the story, so that they can kind of guess which word it is, and that kind of helps them sound out their words and really understand what they're reading. All right, so it's very important to be a VRT because students really develop the skills of reading, and it's been great to see over the school year as I'm reading harder and harder books with them that they become more and more excited about reading. They feel more accomplished and they feel better about themselves. They may have a little bit of trouble with the first time you pick up a harder book with them, but it's great to see that light switch go off where they get all the words and they're able to understand everything, and they're just so happy to see that they have actually accomplished this feat. And then another reason I think it's really important to be a VRT is because I only have 2 students, and I know there's a list at my school of students that could really use our help, and there's a need out there that we need to fill. And so it'd be great that if we could get as many volunteers as possible so that every student, and not just my 2 students, could get the help they deserve.